I'm first starting out by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I'm applying it to both eyelids and then just blending it out with my finger. Once I've done that, I'm starting with this tan shade and packing it on the front portion above my crease, about halfway, and then using little circular motions to blend out the edges. I'm just blending the top edge of that line we applied. I don't want to blend it up too high, but just smoking out that top edge, using little circular motions. Next, with that same brush in this gray color, I'm applying it to the rest of my crease, drawing a line with the brush from my lower lash line upwards, following that same angle, and then carrying that line above the crease, following the curve of my natural crease, and then connecting it with that light brown shade we first applied. I'm just creating a line the thickness of this brush, just packing and swiping the color on. I just want to get the color concentrated where I'd like it, and then we're going to go ahead and blend the edges. So just slowly building up that color, adding a little bit at a time, and slightly blending it into that brown shade as we go. Next, I'm going to start blending out the edges. I'm using little swiping motions as well as circular motions to have a soft blend. I'm just blending that top edge of the line we drew. I don't want to blend it up too high. Just blending out the outer corner, maintaining that sideways V shape. Next, with this darker brownish gray, I'm applying it tight into the outer corner. I'm slowly building up the color, maintaining that sideways V shape. As you can see, I'm kind of applying it in a V shape. I'm starting with as little product as possible to slowly build it up, and then using little circular motions to blend into the outer corner shade. Dragging it inwards a little bit. Just slowly building it up, and then I'm going to gently bring it inwards, blending it towards the center of the lid in that inner portion of the crease, just adding depth. I'm stopping about where that brown shade is on the front portion of the crease. Just gently blending it out. Next, I'm going in with this pinkish shade on the front portion of the crease, applying tighter into the crease to add a little bit of depth, and then blending into that light brown shade that we first started with. I'm using this little brush and using little circular motions, and then blending into that brown shade in the outer corner that we applied as well. Being very light-handed. Next, I'm feathering on this light green shade on the lid. I'm not going to have this color on all the way to the lash line, so I'm bringing it close to the lash line and just feathering it into the surrounding shades. So I'm just softly sweeping on this light green, feathering it out towards the outer corner shade, and making sure I bring it up to that crease line. Next, I'm going with that pink shade to just blend out the pink into the green in the crease area. Next, I'm adding this red a little bit above the lid and then sweeping it upwards towards the crease a bit, and then just feathering the edges. I want this color to peek through when we apply our darker shade on the lash line. So I'm not bringing it all the way into the inner corner, but I'm just feathering it towards the inner corner, just blending it into that green shade. I want the two kind of to melt together, have a seamless blend. I'm just feathering it into that brown shade in the outer corner as well, bringing this to the lash line. I'm next going in with this darker red and applying it tightly to the lash line. Into the red that we just applied previously, and then bringing that out to the outer corner, and then lining all the way in towards the inner corner, keeping it low, So that first red shows behind, and then just using little feathering motions to blend it into the previous red, making this line a little bit thicker in the outer corner. Next, I'm just blending it out into the outer corner, maintaining that V shape. Just blending it out into the outer corner, maintaining that sideways V shape. Just bringing it upwards. Using a larger brush to blend out the edges. Adding a shimmering color to the inner corner. And then feathering that into the surrounding shades. I'm keeping this one really tight into the inner corner, not blending it out too much towards the nose. I'm next feathering this brown on the lower lash line, bringing it about 2/3 of the way in, making it thinner towards the inner corner, and then drawing on an inner corner and outer corner wing, bringing this wing about halfway across the eyelid, making it thinner as you bring it in, and then feathering that out with this dark brown eyeshadow, just to make the wing a little bit softer. Adding a little bit more of that red to blend it out. Adding mascara as well as a pair of false lashes. And that completes the look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the look. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below as well as the notification bell to be notified of the next time I post. And I hope you enjoyed this look and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!